Good evening, I'm Damon Fernandez. Thanks for joining us tonight on News 8 at 6. After days of deliberations, a verdict was handed down in the Zoe Hastings trial. Today, a jury found Antonio Cochran guilty of murder in the 18-year-old's death. Hastings was abducted and stabbed to death in October 2015. She was leaving home to return a movie and attend church. As Channel 8's Tanya Iser explains, Zoe's family is disappointed with today's verdict.
This verdict of murder was returned shortly after 2 p.m. today. It was pretty clear that Zoe Hastings' parents were disappointed. They had been hoping and praying for a verdict of capital murder, a verdict that would have sent Antonio Cochran to prison automatically for the remainder of his life. Now they'll have to return next week for the punishment phase of this trial. When they read the verdict, Antonio Cochran stood by his attorney. He did not react. By then, the jury had been deliberating for 4 days. The panel deliberated about as long as they heard testimony in the case. In some ways, the verdict was not a shock. They had signaled in their questions that they were leaning toward a murder verdict. When it looked like they'd reached an impasse, the judge read what's known as an Allen charge, a jury instruction that's only read when it appears a jury may be deadlocked. The judge, in essence, was telling them that if he declared a mistrial, another jury would likely have the same questions. It's been evident throughout the deliberations that the jury was having a tough time reaching a capital murder verdict. They repeatedly asked questions about the testimony of the 2 eyewitnesses. That testimony was key to the kidnapping allegation in the capital murder indictment. To find someone guilty of capital murder, you have to find that they committed a felony in the commission of a murder. Throughout this trial, Zoe Hastings' parents have been amazingly gracious. Now they'll have to return on Monday as they await to find out how many years in prison Antonio Cochran will get for the murder of their daughter. He faces up to 99 years. At the Dallas County Courthouse, Tanya Iser, Channel 8 News.